in the Korean Modern History Museum. We've been here once before, but it's really cool, so I want to show you guys. You used to sell these in your shop, right? All these type of stuff. Yeah. So this place is set up that it's like you walk around this tiny little village and it shows all the different types of stores and how it used to be. Actually, not that long ago. That's the thing. Korea has changed so rapidly. And so it's really interesting to see, not that long ago, it looked like this. So these are you'd have your name outside your house, but you can see it's the hanja.
Yeah.
It's the Chinese characters, because Chinese characters were still used all the time.
Yeah, but these days if you do this, they can't understand.
People can't read these ones now. So this is the one they had during Japanese occupation. So some of these are when there was Japanese occupation, but this is really interesting because there's still one for plastic surgery.
So a post officer wearing.
Oh yeah. You can see he's still wearing the traditional clothes here. And this was about 1960s to 1970s. She's a fashionista? Yeah. I walked around the corner and then suddenly this guy creeped me out a bit. The internet on your phone is not working.
Service on them. Not even phone call.
Because we went back to the 1960s.
1960s now.
There's no internet.
No internet.
No internet.
Yeah.
When you were little, this was really similar to your kitchen. Yeah. So this is like the traditional style of kitchen, and this heat would then go underneath the floorboard because it's the ondol, right?
Ondol.
So traditionally in Korean homes, you would cook and have this fire here, and then the heat goes under the floor to keep people warm. How much would I have to pay you to stay in this museum overnight?
Overnight?
Yeah.
$1 million.
$1 million because you're surrounded by mannequins. So your grandfather used to wear the traditional hanbok like that?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
My grandmom as well.
Was this you? Is this you?
Yes.
That's what you look like? Okay, this is an example of somebody's one-room house. So I'm going up the little steps here, and then you can see how small it is.
And guitar and Bruce Lee.
A Bruce Lee picture. Yeah, Bruce Lee pictures here. So you would have bedding here that folds out, and you would sleep on the floor, sleep, eat, socialize, everything in this very, very small space.
And kitchen here.
And then here, you have a shelf and you have a place to cook here. Okay, so this is a toilet. Oh, thank you, Korea. And you're being unashamed of poop. So this was a toilet. Okay, so Hugh's gonna demonstrate. This was how you use these toilets. Yeah, my mum's here with us at the moment, and when she was young in Australia, they had it in cans, and then is it called the Sunny Man would come and take them away? Children's toys in here.
Yeah. A bunga.
You can still eat these now.
Yes.
You're just hungry. You're not reminiscing, you're just hungry. Oh, look at the cartoons on here. So this sign is warning children if they find something metal to not play with it because it could actually be a bomb. So you can see people's lunch boxes put on the fire at the front there.
위난 산수 자연사회.
Did you have books
사회생활.
like this?
Yes.
You had books like this?
Yes. Better than this quality.
Yeah.
Of course, it's 1960 to 70.
But you had
But
the
it's
80s.
still the same names.
Yeah.
산수
So you had the
자연.
1980 version.
Yeah, 1980.
So this is if you see a North Korean spy,
Yeah.
call this number.
Can you see the lifers?
Yeah.
Because we learn how to.
You learn how to fight.
Because we don't know when it's going to have
Be a
war again. So,
Wow. So when you're young.
So when they high school student, I think they.
So even in school you're learning this type of stuff.
So yeah, you have all these things.
So your father wore like this?
Yes.
So this was at school, but you had to learn military stuff at school?
Yes. Because we don't know when we are going to have war.
Yeah. But shouldn't the hat be more, you know,
But
up like
cool,
that?
cool guys.
Cool guys wore like that. Okay. Okay, I have my school uniform on, like this. Is this a boy's hat though? I think that's a boy's hat.
That's okay.
That's okay. And then this is the bag for going to school, like this. This is after the war. So after the Korean War, and there were so many orphans.
President.
So this guy was a dictator in Korea, and this family photo here, the girl at the back, is the current president of South Korea right now, his daughter. So this is a lot of more recent political history. So you have Japanese occupation, you have Korean War, North Korea, all that type of stuff is here. It's very, very detailed exhibit. Can you find Australia on the globe?
Yeah. Australia.
Down here. There we
Yes,
are.
Australia.
Australia. So when we had our traditional wedding, I was in the gama like this. So yes, like this. Only for traditional weddings now in Korea, but it was very cool. I had to go get in it and they picked me up, and it was a cool experience. I know, look how the screen is so small, and then you change the channel, you click, click, click like this. I remember when I was young. And this type of phone. Okay, this is something my mum remembers from the 1960s, 1970s. Astro Boy, the 1960s.
Atom.
Atom?
Yes.
Put Atom in Korea. Old candy here. Okay, they're singing Astro Boy.
Subscribe to us.
And you can check out the My Korean Husband comics on the blog and the webtoon on LINE WEBTOON and social media and everything like that. And we'll see you later.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
party.